I am back with Ulf again from Broncolor, and we're looking at the brand new product from Broncolor, which is this beautiful little thing called the Senso, and it's a whole range of products. And I just want to ask Ulf here, just to tell us a little bit about the range of products that they have here and what it actually all does.
Okay. So, well, first of all, it's not only one power pack, it's a complete lighting system. It comes with two power packs, the Senso A4, which has 2,400 joules or watt seconds, and the smaller version of it, the Senso A2, which has 1,200 watt seconds or joules, and with it as well the Litos lights, which is as well a complete new idea to build lamps. The power pack, we talked about the maximum power already. It has 3 outlets. And it's asymmetrically. So we can have different power on the different outlets.
On all 3 different outlets?
We have 2 channels. We have channel 1 feeding outlet number 1, and we have channel 2 feeding outlet number 2 and 3 symmetrically.
Okay.
We have a power range of 6.5 f-stops. So that's almost the same like for those that might know a graphite. So it's a very wide range. Here, for example, from 2,400 joules down to 26 joules. So really very, very low. And the last thing important is we have a symmetry from one outlet to another one of 4 f-stops. So the power difference from one outlet to another can be up to 4 f-stops. Completely or very, very much color constant, color corrected.
That's fantastic. I use the graphics at the moment. I've got A2s and A4s, and this is actually a very neat little pack, I have to say. It's a bit smaller, it's a bit more...
Exactly.
It's a bit neater. Yeah, it's lovely. What about the lights? Because these are very different.
Exactly. First of all, we tried, of course, to have a nice design and to have several functions within the same light. So if you get it, actually it comes this way, which means that the reflector
is actually the cover.
Is the protecting cap.
That's very clever.
With an additional cover here, then you just take this away, if you can, turn it around. You have a normal reflector. You have at the same time, you just put here the umbrella. You have an umbrella reflector, and on the same reflector, you simply mount as well a softbox. That's just click on, and the softbox is on the normal reflector.
That's fantastic.
The difference to the normal softbox is that it's just very, very flat. So if you disassemble it, the adapter ring, it's very flat, so it fits in all the suitcases, easy for traveling, lightweight, everything, very compact.
Brilliant. It's very, very nice. It's so small, this.
It's so small, and it's with one hand, you go all directions with one hand, you tighten it, and that's it.
That's fantastic. What sort of price are we talking about here? In euros, say, for
in
the
euros,
pack, the 4, say?
So, for example, we have a kit offer, which is the small power pack, 1 lamp head, with the reflector, with the sync cord, with the softbox, which is just slightly above 3,000 euros.
Because Broncolor's never been in the budget end of this game. It's always been up there amongst the kind of elite lighting. So it's fantastic stuff.
Very, very well priced, and what we took out is all the maybe sometimes little advanced possibilities. You know, we don't have sequences, we don't have delays, we don't have flash duration control, but we have large asymmetry, we have large power range, so everything you need in your daily life, in your photography daily life, that's in, but no extra, and that's why we could produce at such an incredible price.
And also your things like the colours are so natural, even over the length of the bulbs that you've been using. I use hazy lights. I've had the hazy lights for ages. I've got 2 hazy lights, and I've had them for 8 years. They work every single day in my life, and they're still amazing lights. So I'm assuming these are of the same build quality and all the rest of it.
Absolutely, yes. It's we don't change the quality, and that's as you said, we're not on the lower end of the budget, but if you go for the best, you get a lot for your money. And,
you get what you pay for, don't you?
That's it, yes.
It's great kit. Listen, thanks very much for talking to us about it again.
Thank you.
And as I say, have a great show.
We will.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much for coming by. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Okay, hello. I am Dieter Rauch, working for Elinchrom Development Research Department since more than 10 years, and we have developed a very nice application for the iPhone and to control our Skyboard units. We have integrated a new application, wrote a new software, which working with an extra hardware we have manufactured. It's still in prototyping process, but we have we will have it for sure in the beginning of 2011 available for the customers. Okay, how to set up the device. You can download the application the beginning of 2011 from the App Store from Apple, and then you can you need the hardware which to connect the iPhone or the iPad to our EL Skyboard system. With this system you can control all features of the units with setup of the power of the modeling lamp and all things together. Okay, when you start the application, and the system itself is in bidirectional mode, so whenever you set here something on the iPhone, it will adjust it directly the unit. It will adjust directly the unit, and if you change the power level, for example, on the unit, the iPhone will change as well. Okay, this was a quick preview for our new iPhone application to control our EL Skyboard power packs and flash units. It will be available for the customer at the beginning of 2011, and I hope you have a lot of fun with it.
Just stopped by the Elinchrom stand. I believe that Jay's been going through some apps with one of the techie guys. Just thought we'd bring in two new products really. The new beauty dishes and the style of the change here. If you can get down low at all, you might be able to see this different in the specularity. It gives a completely different reflection in the eye compared to the other. Many photographers, when they were looking to buy either the white or the silver or whatever it was kind of no definition. It was only a kind of a slight increase in specularity of the silver compared to the white. They've gone one step beyond that now, and they've basically given you a completely different reflection within the eye, kind of a real ring light style. It's beautiful in that kind of thing with it. And then just come on up for a minute, Jay, and then we've got a new grid coming in the Optas now, which will allow a very precise direction of the light to give us a sweet spot. That's the key point here. Many of the grids, they get kind of loose and floppy with it, and as you kind of turn the head or you move the client out of the sweet spot, the normal sweet spot, what tends to happen is that the light just falls off like that. Now you can see from here the grid line, each one of those cells is controlled at a specific angle to give us a half meter, 3/4 or 1 meter sweet spot away from here. If you just rock back and forth for a minute, Jay, you should be able to see the kind of the difference. Specifically, if you haven't seen a grid before, how you walk across it. The main thing is the sweet spot, the key point to here. They've also brought in a new kind of kit bag. This is the new stand. It's been improved, the little floor stand. It's an optional extra now to the Quadra to allow us the kind of just a true kit. It is traveling kit kind of thing with it. The other little thing that they've got is a new Octalight specifically designed for the Quadra once more. Again, it's available with the kind of the cover, or you can use the diffusion caps to actually get a different style of lighting. Some really nice products from Elinchrom, to be honest. There's quite a few more on the show to go on with, but those are the main ones that attracted me. It's amazing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's extraordinary. Isn't that beautiful?
It's beautiful. But it's so bright though, is it?
It's really hard to look at. The better if it was flashes. But that would blind you, wouldn't it?
Come in. Very cool. That's pretty neat, that. Very bright to work with. Obviously the kind of the specularity into the eye, where we're always getting all this kind of star striping going through. But I'm not sure if you can see it from there. But it's on like an oval or kind of a circle shape, but it's split here and it's slightly set apart. Very, very clever, that, isn't it?
Very good.
And they've got a fluorescent ring as well.
Yeah.
Kind of it. Very
That's
nice.
Cool. Yeah, well, that's just a ring flash, isn't it, really?
It's a ring flash.
Ring flash, but continuous light.
Continuous lighting. And of course the benefit, there's hardly any heat from it at all. Of course, the one thing we don't have with ring flash, as a rule of thumb, is a light source.
Yeah, that's right.
It's always just the flash at the end kind of thing, isn't it? You know? Very, very cool. But very bright.
Yeah, very bright.
Well, I'm in the albums and framing hall, and basically we used to come here to find that next great product to introduce into the studio to have the heads up against anybody else. But if I was coming here today just for our studio to find that product, it ain't here. This is a boring hall. This year, it's nothing. let's not forget, this is a kind of a distributor-based hall, so they're looking for their retailers or their resellers, not so much to sell to the photographer, but because there's so many photographers that do come to Photokina from the surrounding areas, not just from Cologne itself and from Germany itself, but from other countries around, you usually get some great products. And I'm saying, it's just not here. This is a boring hall. Whatever the album suppliers and whatever the frame suppliers are doing, they need to pull their fingers out and kind of get into the next century with it, because it ain't here. It's just going back 10 to 15 years ago, the style of the products that we're seeing here, which is a real shame kind of thing with it. And I wonder, because photographers are becoming so contemporary nowadays, when we see such kind of basic and old-fashioned products around, even though it's about the quality, it hasn't worked for me. I'm disappointed, really, because, as I said, if we were coming here to find that next great product for the studio with it, we wouldn't have found it today, which is a real shame. Wow. Jay, the video guy, just said something really funny, didn't he? He said, I'm not sure if you're in focus. He goes, no, we're in Photokina. Oh, God. I'm punch drunk from day one, really. Day one in Photokina, what's it been like for you?
It's been interesting, but we haven't seen a lot yet.
We've only done 2 halls.
Yeah, we've touched the surface.
Yeah.
I thought the lighting guys were amazing. I thought like the halls were tremendous. Some new stuff, really exciting.
Yeah. I like the bronze colour, that drip dry thing. It's been around for years.
I know.
It's stupid, isn't it? They keep these secrets. They do. I swear.
I tell you what was disappointing was the albums and stuff. Was the albums all in the frames? There's nothing new at all.
Nothing. It was going back in time.
It was really strange.
I cannot believe that as photographers we're encouraging styling in contemporary and everything else, and what we saw there was going back. Yeah. At least 15 years ago now,
yeah,
kind of with it.
Strange, wasn't it?
I talked about that on camera anyway, kind of with it. It's a shame we didn't get Canon. We tried to get the Canon, the new G12 and the D60, but they were just swamped in there. We'll try again tomorrow. I mean, you're going to see loads of it online. We're never going to be able to do a test in here anyway, so I'm not that disappointed about it. But Last Light have a whole load new range of products. Some things that are really good, and some things I think need a little bit more development.
Yep.
Anything about the thing in the show that you really saw?
Best thing in the show that I've saw so far.
Lunch was good.
Lunch was good. No, I think the Braun lighting was the new Braun lights were exciting for me because I'm a Braun lighting user. So yeah, that was great. I also got a chance to talk to the guys from Crane, because you know when I do the photo noir stuff, yeah, I use the silver rag paper. Yeah. Well, they've stopped doing it in big sheets. Which I use.
Are they only in the roll now?
They're only in the roll, which curls at the end of it. Fine art framing it. So anyway, I've been hassling them about that, so that gave me an opportunity to do that. I'm looking forward to the Last Light party tonight because the beer's free.
Coming in the little glasses for you, isn't it?
Glasses,
yeah.
Anyway.
Do you know what? I did enjoy Ellencrom though. I know you didn't get a chance to. You saw the application, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
The free app.
The iPhone.
But anyway, let's bring it to an end. I like the Ellencrom new the beauty dishes, because that's going to give a fantastic little light around the edge and the kind of specularity. Yeah. And the last thing was that star thing, which was just the fluorescent tubes, wasn't it? That was pretty cool.
That was pretty amazing.
Anyway,
it was a bit bright though, wasn't it?
End of day one. See you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.